Welcome students, welcome to Physics and Chemistry Made Easy. Today we will solve problems in laws of motion. So the problem on the board, laws of motion, problems on laws of motion. The first problem is two objects have masses 8 kg and 25 kg. Which one has more inertia? This is the question. Now what happens? There are two masses. One is 8 kg and the other one is 25 kg. 8 kg and 25 kg. So the question is which one is having more inertia? As such it is not a big problem. In this solution is like this. Inertia is directly proportional to mass. So this is the relationship between inertia and mass. This is the relationship between inertia and mass. Inertia is directly proportional to mass. That means if the mass is more, inertia also will be more. If the mass is less, inertia will be less, directly proportional. Now the question is what? Question more. Question is more inertia. Therefore your answer is, which one is having more mass? 25 kg. Therefore 25 kg mass has more inertia. That's all. Simple. The next question is, second question on the board. What is the momentum of a 6.0 kg? So you need not worry about 6.0. It is nothing but 6 kg. Okay? Make all these things ready for solving problem. So what is the momentum of a 6 kg ball blowing with a velocity of 2.2 meter per second? So what is the momentum of a 6 kg ball? See here, a ball of mass 6 kg it is. Okay, bowling is done with a velocity of 2.2 meter per second. Whenever you solve the problems, what is very important, I told you, take down given values. Right, when you take down given values, you will come to know what is the formula required also. Now coming to other way, other things to understand is, if there is something like kg, then it indicates it is mass. Then if you come across something like meter per second, this is nothing but what? Distance by time. How meter is a unit for distance and time is a unit for, second is a unit for time. So this is nothing but distance by time. That means it is speed. It is speed. Like that also you can identify. Now we will see what is given. Mass of 6 kg is given. 6.0, you can avoid 0.0. And what else is? Velocity is given, it is 2.2 meter per second. Just now I told you. Distance by time. So the speed or velocity is given. Now you are asked to calculate momentum. Momentum is a vector quantity. So we represent it with P with arrow. If you don't write arrow also, it doesn't make any difference. It's understood that it is momentum. Momentum is a product of mass and velocity. This is what the formula of momentum is. Momentum is a product of mass and velocity. So given mass is how much? 6 kg. Velocity is how much? 2.2. So you have to multiply because it's a product of. So it is 2.2 into 6. 6 2 it is 12, 1, 6 2 12 and 13. So you have to apply point from right side. So after one digit there is point. So it is 13.2. So what is this one? Mass. So it is kg. This is velocity. So it is meter per second. Proper units. You have to solve problems with proper units. So what did you understand? First case, two objects are having mass 8 kg and 25 kg. Which one is having more inertia? So this is a relationship. Inertia is directly proportional to mass. Therefore it is 25. If I change it, say this is 80 and this is 25, then this will be the answer, like that. Whichever is having more mass will have more inertia. And in this case, what is given, very important. Given here is mass. By looking at kg, you should understand it is mass. Meter per second means you should understand it is speed. So given these two things, and then momentum is a product of mass and velocity, so you got the answer. Let us now see problem number 3. What does problem number 3 say? Two people push a car for 3 seconds with a combined net force 200 Newton. So what is given things? One is 3 seconds and 200 Newton. So I was telling you, please first take down given. So given is what? Time is given 3 seconds and force is given, net force 200 Newton. Okay, right. First one, A. So you have to solve the problem now. A is what? A, calculate impulse. Is asking you to calculate impulse. Impulse. You know, impulse is represented with J. So impulse question mark. First of all, you should know what is impulse. Impulse is represented with J. Impulse is a product of force and change in time. This is the formula of impulse. Force into change in time. So force is given 200 Newton. So 200 into time is given 3. Therefore your answer is 600. Since the unit is force and time, therefore it is Newton second. So you can check it out, your answer. First part is over. This is all about 1A. Now B. If the car has a mass of, so mass is given, second case mass is given, it is 1200 kg. Okay. What will be its change in velocity? Change in velocity means you should remember it is delta V. Right? So formula, second law of Newton's second law, F is equal to ma, or F is equal to what actually? mv minus u I t. So what do you understand by v minus u? Change in velocity. Therefore F is equal to m delta v by t. Cross multiply m delta v, since nothing is here, m delta v is equal to f into t. Good. What is it we want? We want only delta v. Delta v. Delta v is equal to f into t by m. So force is how much? It's here. It is here. Okay. 200 Newton. What is the time? Time given 3 seconds. By mass is how much? 1200 kg. 1200. So the answer is 200 into 3, 600 by 1200. So it's 1 by 2. Nothing but 0.5. What is that you are calculating? Delta V. Velocity. Therefore it is meter per second. Simple problem. Once again I will explain you. Two people push a car for 3 seconds with a combined net force of 200 Newton. So two things are available for you. One is time, 3 seconds is time, and Newton indicates it is force. First case is asking you to calculate impulse. Impulse is force into change in time. So impulse is equal to force into change in time. Force you got it as 200 and time is 3 seconds. Therefore you got it as 600. Force into time, therefore Newton second. Then second case, what is that? If the car has a mass of 1200 kg, what will be its change in velocity? So this I wrote. You don't find this in problem. You should understand that change in velocity means delta V. So Newton's second law, F is equal to ma. Then really A means what? Rate of change of velocity. That is V minus u by t is A. Now V minus u is nothing but what? Delta V. So delta V by t. So we are supposed to calculate delta V. So cross multiply m delta V into 1 is m delta V is equal to f into t of t. So we want only delta V. Our problem is to calculate velocity. So delta B is equal to m, go on to the other side as a denominator. When you substitute, you will get this answer. Now the unit is what? Meter per second. Why? Because you are calculating velocity. Velocity is displacement by time or length by time. So you got the answer. Now we will see fourth problem. A man of mass 30 kg uses a rope to climb which bears 450 Newton. What is the maximum acceleration with which he can climb safely? So we are supposed to find what maximum acceleration. So our question is to find maximum acceleration. One thing you should understand: what, how, calculate, find, define, determine. All these are questions. Whenever you come across a problem, you just see. If you come across a word find, how, what, determine, calculate, all this come under question. If you look at that point, then what happens? It will become easy for you to know the formula. Very easy. Right now coming to the one. So for me it is very clear. Find acceleration. So I am supposed to find A, and its units will be meter per second square. It's understood for me. So clear. So in order to calculate this one, I require what? F is equal to ma. So I require force and mass values, or else v minus u by t is also a formula for acceleration. Therefore I require v and u, final velocity and initial velocity. There is one more formula, centripetal acceleration, v square by r. But I don't find centripetal acceleration here, so I need not worry about this formula. I don't have change in velocities, I don't have two velocities, so again I don't need to worry about this formula. Then it becomes very easy for me to, my formula is F is equal to ma. So from this, if I want to calculate A, as you know the formula, whatever is along with A, that will become denominator. So yeah, by A, simple. So right, let me take down now given. What is given? Mass of 30 kg. I told you once again, I am telling you, if you come across kg, it's understood he is speaking about mass. If you come across something like meter per second, you should know that it is either speed or velocity. If you come across meter per second square, you should know that it is acceleration. If you simply come across meter, then you should know that he is speaking either about distance or displacement or length. These are some of the things to solve problem. Very easy. Right, now we will see. Right. So what is given? Given 30 kg is given. 30 kg is given. That means mass is given. Then climbs and bears 450 Newton. Newton is given. See, 450 Newton. I am not taking what is here. Clearly, I am taking what is given. Because nowhere it is given force. You check the problem. Nowhere the word force is given. Nowhere. So very interesting physics. Nowhere force is given, but by looking at this Newton, you should understand that it is force. Okay. So what is left over now? He is asking to calculate maximum acceleration. A is equal to question mark meter per second square is its unit. So F is equal to ma, Newton's second law. So he is asking you to calculate A. So along with A, what is an m? Therefore it becomes denominator. Therefore it is F by m. F is how much? Given 450 Newton. By mass is how much? 30 kg. 0, 0 gets cancelled. It is 3 ones are 3, 15s are 15. You are calculating acceleration. Therefore meter per second square. Here is your answer. Right? In this way you are supposed to solve all the problems. Thank you.